Okay, thanks. Well, yeah, let's dive in. It's an extra special one today because we've got somebody from Xelix joining us. Usually it's just people in the industry, but there's a lot to talk about, and specifically it's Helpdesk, which is a new product. So I'm not going to share too much more. I'm going to hand over to you, but perhaps you can talk to us about Helpdesk. We usually kick these conversations off with a bit of a rating, 1 to 10 question. So maybe, you know, is our kind of hero piece of 2024. So from 1 to 10, how important or game changing, dare I say it, do you think Helpdesk will be for people working in AP?
Well, I hope it'll be a 10 out of 10.
Right.
That's what we're going for. And yeah, I guess we'll see this year after we launch it to see if we get to 10. But that's the idea.
Nice.
Should I talk about what it is?
Yeah, give us some pub trivia on Helpdesk, please do.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I can talk to you a little bit around the origin story, if you like. So in the product team here, as I said earlier, we spend a lot of time speaking to our customers. And a reoccurring theme we heard was that managing shared inboxes can be a pain. So all of our customers in all of the AP functions that have these shared inboxes, and hundreds or even thousands of emails would come into these inboxes every week. And there are things like vendors complaining about payment of an invoice, or maybe some employees chasing up payment to some vendors they're working with. And a common theme was that they can be kind of hard to manage. So lots of stuff coming in. You've got to figure out, who's responding to which emails. Answering and responding to them in itself can take a long time.
Yeah.
And so we got to work thinking if we can make that process easier. At the same time, some of our customers have ticketing tools. So an email would come in, it would create a ticket, and then people would work on the email through a ticket. And even our customers who had those ticketing tools were kind of still complaining about them, in that they weren't very intelligent necessarily. It was still taking a long time, and it maybe helped with the workflow a little bit, but actually kind of didn't add a huge amount of value onto that kind of the whole management piece. So we got to work to think about if we could build a tool which A, kind of helps with the workflow, but B, has a lot of intelligence in, so it can start answering emails for our customers. And as a result, we came up with this Helpdesk product, which is kind of an AP specific ticketing tool. So an email would come in, we create tickets, we can assign them to the right individuals automatically. And then a big piece is responding to these emails automatically. So we're already connected to our customer system, so we already know the status of invoices. Why not, when an email comes in, when a vendor's maybe complaining or chasing an invoice, we can go into their system, have a look at what is the status of this invoice, when it's going to get paid, if it already has been paid, and then we can automatically respond to them. So kind of a real nice benefit is the advances in large language models. So you would have heard of ChatGPT, and there's quite a few large language models out there. And we're very fortunate now we can take advantage of this new technology to build a really good product which can now kind of respond to these emails on behalf of our customers. And we think the future is that humans won't need to fully manage these inboxes. They can just kind of oversee technology doing it. So that's the kind of the goal and the vision with this product.
Excellent. Yeah, no, that's a great explanation. And I guess, speaking to our customers, was it a headache? I think when I've spoken to our customers at our customer days and things like that, most of the AP team just spend ages in the AP inbox trying to reply to these queries. And by the time they've got around to replying, the supplier sent a follow-up. So what do you think around efficiency savings or more kind of like KPI-based stuff?
Yeah, I think ultimately fewer people will be required to manage these things. It will take them less time to to start responding to it. It's just a challenge keeping on top of them. Lots of our customers, they'll go into the inbox and there'll be 700 unread emails. And the vendors who have to keep replying, they're the ones who get answered to the quickest. At the same time, a lot of our customers are able to keep on top of them, and some do better than others. But it's very easy to for it to slip down. And the other thing as well is AP managers and above would love more analytics on these inboxes. So a nice feature of the Helpdesk is we automatically categorize all of the emails coming in. So you can start doing reporting and charting on what volume of emails are taking the team the most amount of time. Is it queries? Is it invoices going to the wrong inbox? Is it statements coming in? And it can help with some root cause analysis and allow just general analytics on these inboxes, like how long is it taking us to respond to these emails? How is it changing over time? Once we have the Helpdesk in, which is automating big chunks of it, you'll be able to see that chart coming down, and the time to respond will be much quicker. And you can we're also baking in the feedback loop for the vendors. So how well did we answer this email? You get a little happy face and a sad face, and you should hopefully be able to see your vendors are getting happier and happier and happier with how the team are working. And that's all being baked into this product.